Well, good morning, fam. It's Monday morning, about 5:15. I just got to the yard, and I walk up to the truck, and as you can see, my doors are open. Of course, first thing I think was, dang, somebody's ripped me off. But the truth is, it's my own fault. We got to look at ourselves first, fam. When something goes wrong in our life, we really got to look at ourselves. So I came over here yesterday to put the tarp on, and forgot to close my own doors. Stupid me. Anyway, so I just got to the yard, obviously, and getting ready to get the truck ready to go. You'll notice that the truck and trailer are not, they're not connected because I had a PM done on the truck. So I just came over here yesterday. It was in a hurry. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the truck and trailer connected and get ready to get on down the road. I got a 9 o'clock appointment in Auburndale, so I'm in really good time to make that. So let's get this week going, fam. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you ate something you weren't supposed to. Just don't tell anybody. I did. My daughter made these brownie caramel Dolly Parton in a skillet things. Oh my gosh. And I had to put ice cream on it because the brownies were hot. So I needed something cold to balance it out. So my cold equilibrium inside my body, never mind. Okay, fam, let's get working. All right, fam, I got everything set up. Got the truck hooked up, refrigerator stocked. I think I'm in good shape, so I'm gonna start heading on. Oh, you know what? I'm not going anywhere until I hook my Garmin up. At least I know where I'm going. I mean, I already know where I'm going, but one of the reasons that I put this Garmin on is traffic alerts. You know, if there's something funky going on down the highway, it's gonna show up, and we can't use Google because Google is for cars, and it'll have you going down some neighborhood that doesn't allow a truck over 20,000 pounds. So I just like to make sure I have my Garmin going. Plus, anyway, so fam, I will check in with you guys down the road. We should get a beautiful sunrise this morning, and I will catch up with you guys here in just a little bit. Here we go. Well, fam, you can see you got about 190 miles to go to get down to Auburndale, to United Forest Products. It's about a 3-hour drive, and I'm leaving right exactly. I'm actually gonna be leaving about 15 minutes early. So,
you are on the fastest route.
Excuse me, I was talking. Garmin is so rude. So I should get there about, right around 9 o'clock. I'm sure I'll stop and get some tea along the way. See, I got a full 11 hours of drive time, 14 hours on my shift. But man, look at my cycle, fam. I messed up because I put the truck in the shop and I claimed the time, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I might have really screwed myself up for the week. I hope not. I hope they can help me with it. Something I'll do a little bit different on a couple of the loads this week, fam. Here's the delivery receipt, and you can see it's a 450-mile dispatch. Now, that's from Georgiana, Alabama. I've already driven more than half of that. Come back. More than half of that. Pays about $13.92 for that distance, and this is actually a good dispatch because my deadhead was only about 55 miles. So pretty happy about this one. So I'm gonna get on down the road, fam. About 125 miles down the road, made it to Orlando so I can hurry up and wait. That's what you do with Orlando traffic on a Monday morning. But at least we're rolling. That's the good thing. We're rolling. Well, hey fam, made it down here about 188 miles later. First thing the guy says to me is, why did you tarp it? You know, we like to operate with integrity, fam. And my dispatch said that I was supposed to tarp it, so I tarped it like I was, you know, supposed to. Hold on, this third, fourth gear, bad. But anyway, I got it tarped. Guy looks at me and goes, why'd you tarp it? So, and I knew I shouldn't have tarped it, but I wanted to do the right thing. So anyway, so I'm gonna go on around here and to the other plant, he said, get it unloaded. And next time, I know better. I know better. I just wanted to do what the paperwork said I was supposed to do, which I did, which I shouldn't have done. But I gotta get somebody to understand that we don't need to tarp landscape timbers when we come down here. They're like, why'd you tarp it? Oh, I felt so stupid. So anyway, I got to go right around the corner here, get unloaded, and I'll be done. All right, fam, we'll talk in a minute. Here we go. Well, fam, I'm down here getting ready to get this load off. If you look behind me though, look at all that stuff sitting outside right over there. So I'm gonna fuss about this one a little bit, but hey, it's here. It's tarp. Didn't hurt it to tarp. I did what the delivery ticket said, where it said tarp. Operated with integrity. Now I'm gonna call I'm not sure who to call, but I'll call somebody and say, hey, this kind of loads don't need to be tarped. We're wasting the driver's time. So anyway, let me get cranking here, fam. I'll catch up with y'all in a little bit. All right, fam, well, I got all the straps up, I got the bungees off, tarps up and everything else. I still have work to do on the trailer, but what I want to do now is go get the truck positioned to get unloaded from an efficiency standpoint, because I'm probably going to sit there for a few minutes. Now that I can move the truck, I'll get it positioned wherever they want me to put it, and then I'll finish up the little, you know, busy work that I need to do instead of me sitting here another 15 minutes getting everything ready to go. All right, I'm gonna go find out where I need to get unloaded.
En la playa mojadita y sin entrar al mar. Tu boca y la mía a punto de colisionar. Promesa se la lleva el viento. Solo quiero.
Hey fam, they got me out of there quick. That guy already got me unloaded, so it's time to go. So talk to y'all in a little bit. Well, I got a dispatch up in Baxley, Georgia, about 316 miles up, about a 5-hour ride, and I should get there around 4 o'clock. Kind of sucks because that's exactly when they stop loading. So I'm kind of screwed on this one, fam. Kind of screwed. You can see my route. It's over to 95 up through Daytona, Jacksonville, Savannah. And we're not even up to Savannah. I cut across, I think, in Brunswick and then head on up to Baxley. So it is what it is, fam. I won't make it today. You know, fam, sometimes the loads just work out that way. I have an 8 o'clock appointment back in Orlando, which I will not make because of all the delays I got to deal with around Disney. Trying to make sure I don't take out a pole here. Boy, that was a tight turn. Sorry about that, fam. You got to get this truck maneuvered here. But anyway, just the timing. I'm gonna get there at 4:02. So I'll be spending the night along the way somewhere. I'm gonna call Tia, world's greatest dispatcher here, and try to make arrangements for a later delivery time, because there's no way I'll make it at 8 o'clock in the morning, because I'm not gonna be able to pick it up till 7 o'clock, and then I got to drive back down here. So, all right, fam, get across these railroad tracks. I can't stop on the railroad tracks and keep this party moving. Here we go. Well, what's up, fam? Well, I just got back to the yard and I was just checking some stuff on the back of the truck. So the dispatch I got, because of the timing, I can't go up there and get it until tomorrow, and I couldn't deliver it at 8 o'clock. So I'm gonna deliver it at 2 o'clock. So it didn't make sense for me to head up to Georgia tonight. So what I'm gonna do is just head up there in the morning. So I will pick you guys up in the morning on Tuesday. We will go from there. Take care, fam. Morning, fam. It's Tuesday morning, just a little bit after 5. I'm just leaving the house. Boy, that bed was so warm this morning, fam. When I get outside and it's nice and chilly. But I'm about to get on down this road and get on over to the yard. Sometimes we just got to make it happen. But I tell you what, special shout out to the bed warmers, because I did not want to get up today. But I'm going to go ahead and pick this load up. I've got to head up to Baxley, Georgia. So I got to go up towards Savannah out of Jacksonville. Got to get me some coffee, and I got to fill up with fuel because it's Tuesday, the beginning of the week, so I can go ahead and do that. So I'm going to head on over to the truck and get this show on the road. Here we go. All right, fam, I made it to the truck, and I'm getting ready to head up to Baxley, Georgia, which is about 117 miles up. I'll fill up at the TA in Brunswick, so it'll take me a little bit longer than the 2 hours and 15 minutes. After I leave Baxley, I'll be going down to Orlando. So that trip from here up to Baxley, and then from Baxley down to Orlando, is about 385 miles. After Orlando, I'll probably actually make it back home tonight, because I'll be heading back up to Georgia to pick up another load. Hopefully I'll head out either north or west and then come on back to Florida. Starting off with a full clock, obviously. I'm doing my pre-trip right now. I'll be back outside here just checking the truck. But a full 11 hours of drive time available and a full 14 hours of work time. I won't come anywhere close to that today because Papa G's just lazy. A bit about the load today. The rate's $900 for 252 miles. So not that bad today, fam. So I'm not really complaining about that on a short run like this. You can see right now I'm in Jacksonville. I will head up north to Baxley, and then you can see Garmin's got me coming back down the back way. I'm not sure which way I'm going to go. I'm going to go up along the coast there because I need to get fuel, and I want to go to a Travel Center of America truck stop so I can get the free showers. Just part of planning out your day, and then I'll come all the way down 95 to Daytona, and in Daytona I'll cut over to Orlando, which is kind of the northwest side of Orlando where Robbins is. So the one thing that I didn't account for is the about 120 mile run back up. So today is going to be about a 500 mile day. Not bad, fam. Still had 44 gallons to go to get completely empty, but this ought to get me through the next 2 days, I think. All right, fam, I got that load. I know the sun is bad, but I'm overweight, fam. We'll have to take that one in the center off. I'm at 81,120. Boy, this place. Well, hey, fam, this place, a real bunch of nice guys working here, but man, they are notorious for being overweight. So you really got to check it. And the scale is in 4 sections, but the third section from the front does not work. So I have to have my axles slid to tandem backing off the scale right now, fam. I gotta have my axles slid to tandem so that I can get it on the back section and the 2 front sections. And once I've done that, fam, then I can get an accurate weight, and I'm 1,000 pounds over. So anyway, I'm gonna jump out, get this adjusted, be right back. Here we go. All right, fam, well, this happens from time to time, so really not a big deal. They're gonna grab that one lift off of the truck, and then they'll take the one that's on the driver's side, slide it over to the passenger side, and that'll have me in good shape. So now I did fill my tanks up, as you guys know, when I was down the road. So that added, what did I put, 100 and some gallons. So that added 1,000 pounds. But usually when you come out of here, you're right at 80,000. This time I'm 81,000, so it figures 1,000 pounds of fuel. But I gotta have fuel, y'all. It's not something that I can just take off the truck and never have. So anyway, they're gonna get me unloaded, resituated, and I'll be down the road. So fam, what they're gonna do now, they got the one off, so there's a forklift on each side, and each forklift is gonna grab it, and then they'll kind of scooch it over into the center. You know, so sorry about that sun, but I'm trying to sneak this video in because they don't want me filming here. Well, one guy doesn't like me filming, everybody else is kind of cool with it. So I just try to go ahead and get that done. But the good news is it's a real nice group of guys over here, and they'll get it done. You can see the 2 forklifts right there, see one on each side, and they'll get they'll get it moved over. I'm trying to take my big old head and make it eclipse, because my head is just that big, y'all. I can eclipse the sun. Well, fam, I got that that middle section off, and I weighed my rear axle, and it weighs 35,700. I'm in Georgia, and I can only be 34,000. So I have to stop down the road and slide my axles to split so that I'm allowed to be 40,000 on the rear axle. Now, once I get back in Florida, I can be 40,000. It's just one of the frustrations of doing Georgia, Florida. It's all right, it's not a big deal. So I'm gonna go down here to the Fresh Market, Friendly's, I'm sorry, and they got a parking lot, and I'll go ahead and slide the rear axle. Problem is, at this Friendly's, they have this stuff called fresh sausage, and if I use their parking lot, I have to go in and buy some of the fresh sausage and eat it. You know, even though I got breakfast all up in the refrigerator, I have to go in there. It's part of their company policy for me to be able to utilize their flat space. I have to go ahead and purchase a couple of links of that fresh sausage. I don't really want to do it, fam, but I have to do these things. It's part of the DOT requirements for a truck driver. You have to get that fresh sausage and some tea. You got to have the tea, because when you walk back and forth to the back of the truck trying to get that axle, you dehydrate. So you have to have some of that tea in there that grandma put her big toe in. So I'm doing it because it's the policy of the people, fam. I'm not doing it for myself. I'm doing it, it's because it's the policy of the company. You know, you have to buy the fresh sausage if you're gonna split your axle. It's written in the DOT bylaws and the tri-laws. It's right there. So I'm just doing what I have to do. Don't y'all judge me for, you know, working with my make-believe integrity. Here we go. I had to make sure that the pins were in, and now I got to go make sure that the sausage is okay. It's just my responsibility, fam. Okay, fam, I got to be honest with you. Right here where I'm at the Friendly's, where I have to buy the sausage, it's not an option. If you look over here, there's a road that goes that way, and it is 6 miles closer to my customer, but it takes 9 more minutes to go that way, and there's no scales. So I had a little conscience dilemma. I could have gone that way, no scales, got to Florida, but remember, fam, we do things with integrity. Sometimes that means you just got to do the right thing, even though, oh shoot, I got to go back and get my cup for my tea. That's the right thing. But on a serious note, you got to do the right thing, not try to cheat the scales and all that. It's a safety thing. So I did it. I slid the axles. I'm gonna do the right thing by the state of Georgia, trying to block the sun with my big old head. And I might get 2 links of sausage now because I've been such a good guy. Well, fam, I'm headed down 25. It's also 341. This will take me over to I-95, drop me on down into Orlando. I can't remember where I'm going, fam. It's warming up, and I got my fresh sausage. This sausage right here, fam, is so important to me because it's what my grandmother used to give us when we were kids over in Thomasville. And I can't find it in the stores, so I always buy a couple of links there. Just, you know, brings back those good memories of when I was a little kid over in Thomasville. My grandmother used to call me William. My first name is William. And she'd say, William? And tell me to go get a switch. You know, back in the day when they would tell you to get a switch so you could get a spanking? Boy, you tried to fool. I remember one time I tried to fool my grandmother, and I went and got that little bitty switch, that little green one. Oh, come on, fam. That switch won't break, and when it comes through the air, it sings. And then you get hit. But I tell you what, it was all through love, and those of you from my generation, we turned out the way we are because the grandmamas and the mamas didn't play. We didn't have all that negotiating back and forth. They were the parents, we were the children. It was just that simple. And you better not slam the screen door. Here we go. What's going on, fam? Well, ooh, this has been a long ride, y'all. I'm way down the road and almost where I'm going. I was just on the phone with my homegirl, Monet. You need to check her channel out. It's called Hey Monet. But anyway, I've been going straight 4 hours and 20 minutes. So long story short, I'm tired, y'all. Trying to set this off. But I'm right around the corner. So I'll be out in a second, stretching my legs, getting these straps off, and getting this load over with. Here we go. Ooh, fam, I had to go to the bathroom. Anyway, well, look, I was supposed to be here at 2:30. I got here at 2:34. And looks like I'm gonna be in good shape today. Cause I see where they unload up there. You see that truck that was right ahead of me. They just pulled him in, so they only can take 2 in there. That truck that just pulled up gives me time to get my straps and everything off. So I'm gonna jump outside, get these straps off, and get this show on down the road. Here we go. Talk about good timing. They're pulling me in right now. Well, I'll tell you what, fam, these guys down here were not playing around. I mean, I don't think that was 5 minutes. I really don't. That was awesome. And I was supposed to be here at 2:30. I got here about 2:35, 2:38, something like that. It is 2:58, and I'm leaving. This is awesome. Well, hey, good late morning, fam. It's about 10:30. It's Wednesday morning, and I'm getting ready to head up to Bloomingdale, right outside of Savannah. Loads are slow. It's December, so didn't get a dispatch until just now. I just got over here to the truck and getting ready to put some DEF in it. I got to put like 7 containers of DEF in, and then I'm gonna head on up to Savannah and then come right back. It's a short day. I can't deliver till in the morning, but I'll leave out at dark 30 in the morning trying to get to Orlando. So I'm going 120 miles north, and then I'm delivering 140 miles south. So kind of an easy peasy day. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this def in the tank, and I'll check on you guys when I get out there on I-95 heading up to Savannah. Here we go. Well, good afternoon, fam. I'm in the truck heading up to Bloomingdale, which is right outside of Savannah. And freight is slow, so I'd like to get in what's called line haul, $4,000 in a week, and I'm struggling to get 3. It's going to be like this until about the 2nd week of January. I think you guys have heard me say this before. This is why you save money all year long. So I'm dipping into my little December savings account, which is fine. That's what it's there for. Heading on up there, getting a load of lumber, taking it back down to Orlando. So I'm just going to go up to Savannah, 2 hours up, get the load, come back. I'll be out about 6 hours today. Go by Mudville, hang out with the boys for a little while, and that's going to be that. So I will check in with you guys when I get up to the lumber, to the shipper, and go from there. Here we go. All right, fam. Well, I just made it up here to Bloomingdale, about 140 miles up the road. Struggled, y'all. I'm just not in the mood to work today, but you know, we get lazy sometimes. So I'm gonna run in here and check in. Hopefully not too many trucks. There's nobody here, so hopefully there's not too many in the back, and get loaded and head on down the road. Talk to y'all in a little bit. Well, fam, I got it back in here. It's kind of frustrating because I just got the truck washed. Well, that was Friday, but this place is always a mud pit. But, you know, hey, it's called trucking for a reason. So I didn't get too bad. They only need 40 feet of the trailer. So hopefully I won't have to slide the axles. I don't know what this load's going to weigh, but it shouldn't be a whole lot. So they're pretty strict about safety here, which is always a good thing. So I'm gonna hang out here in the truck while they get loaded and head on back to Jacksonville. All right, fam. Talk to you in a little bit. All right, fam. Well, I got the, I'm just gonna put 4 straps on here right now. You can see because these are 20 foot long, but it's real solid, so I'm gonna go up and make sure that I'm not overweight. And then, hold up, fam, let's go over here and see if we can see some critters. I came through here one time, I think they were turtles, but I'm gonna walk out here and see what's in this little swampy area, because I'm nosy like that, fam, I'm nosy like that. Oh, it's dried up, fam. Usually there's a little water in this creek out here, but there's no water in the little creek, so I don't see anything moving. The only reason I'm kind of bold, there's no snakes, because I know it's chilly. It's this little bridge right here, fam. See this little bridge? And I like to go out there and see if I can see anything. I'm just nosy that way. But anyway, I'm going back to the truck, go up front, get my paperwork, then I'll scale out, and then I'll try to find enough energy to tarp this load before I head on back to Jacksonville. All right, fam, here we go. All right, fam, well, this load is supposed to weigh about 45,000, but I'm gonna go ahead and run across the scale just to be sure. Usually these people don't overload you here, so, excuse me, how you doing, bro? I think I'll be all right with this one. Well, fam, I'm 77.3. That's a little bit heavier than I thought I would be. I gotta weigh this back axle now, so make sure I'm all right in the rear end. Hold on a second. Well, 35,000 on the rear axle. Crap. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and slide the axles before I head out, so I don't have to deal with Georgia scales because I'm on interstate the whole way down. So, all right, let me get situated here where I can start tarping, and I'm gonna head on down towards Jacksonville. Here we go, fam. All right, family, I got the load strapped down. All I got to do is throw the X strap. And you guys know, X marks the spot. Never miss your X strap. All right, fam, I got the X strap on. All I got left now are the axles. Fam, you can see the axles are tandem, so they're right together. But my rear axle weight right now is 35,070 pounds. And because I'm in the state of Georgia for the next 102 miles or something like that, I can only be 34,000 if they're together like that. So what I'm gonna have to do is, as you've seen me do before, I gotta split the axles so that I can then be up to 40,000 in the state of Georgia. Now, once I get back in, where do I live? Florida, they can be back together, and it's better if they're together because the tires wear better, because you're not dragging, when you turn, you're not dragging that axle so much. So I'm gonna run, split these axles and get ready to get on up the road. Okay, so axles are split. Now I gotta make sure my pins are set in just right. I'll show you what I mean, fam. Okay, you can see how it's sticking out right here. The pin, that big black pin is sticking out. So now this whole axle assembly thing, this whole big black thing, it can't slide back and forth as I'm going down the road. All right, fam, so now I am where I can get on up the road. I'm gonna hit this the little boys room right over here. Sorry about that sun, fam, I should walk like this. I'm gonna hit the little boys room and then I'll head on up the road, up 95. Okay, fam, so you guys saw me out there sweating profusely in this god-awful heat. I mean, it's like 61 degrees and I'm suffering, y'all. So to reward myself for all that hard work on the way down the road, time for some Boston baked beans, y'all. I earned it, y'all. I earned it. Did you see me earn it? Shut up, Garmin. I'm talking about the Boston baked beans. Rude. Here we go, fam. I don't know if y'all know, but the truck runs better if you release the trailer brake from sliding the axle. So I just went to the back, released the rear axle. Ooh, the truck moves. Ain't that something? Well, good morning, fam. It's Thursday morning. I'm over here at the truck. It's about 5:02, I think it is, and getting ready to head down to Orlando, drop this load of lumber. But before I go, I gotta make my bed. I can't stand dirty sheets, y'all. So I'm gonna make the bed, finish my pre-trip, and then head on down south. I left out, forgot to log out last night, but thank goodness I have that software on my iPad where I was able to go ahead and log out. I've never used it, had to stumble through it, but I got it done. So anyway, fam, I'm about to get this bed made up because if I don't, my mother's gonna smack me upside the head and get ready to head south. Here we go. All right, fam. Got everything ready to go. Been around the truck. The only thing messed up is this darn, and it's my fault, it's tarp. I gotta get some new tarp. So how long have I been saying that? Look at that tarp. Bad shape. But you probably won't see me if I go down this side. But done my walk arounds, got everything in good shape. And about to head on down to Orlando. About a 140-mile drive. And I want to get there between 8 and 8:30, which I'm on track to doing that right now. And I'll hit a little bit of traffic, but not much. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this drive started, fam. Make sure that each one of you, I hope, let me put some light on, man, y'all can't see anything. But I hope each one of you is gonna have a good Thursday. Actually, you're gonna have a good Thursday because you said so. Sometimes we just gotta make it up in our minds that we're not gonna let the foolishness come in and disrupt our days, because it's just petty stuff most of the time, fam, but it's that stuff that works our last nerve. Well, it does mine anyway, and I gotta get better at just letting that stuff roll off my back. So anyway, let's get ready to make this happen. Well, you can see getting down there is about 142 miles. It's kind of on the northwest side of Orlando, so it's not that far. A little over 2 hours, 2.5 hours roughly. Might stop and get some tea on the way down there. So it's Thursday. You can see I've covered 1,215 miles for the week, which is a good thing because, well, it's good and bad. It's good because the deadhead is kind of low, but bad because I've kind of missed a loadout so far this week. This is a pretty straightforward run. Jacksonville down to Daytona, then cut over on 4 to Northwest Orlando. Starting out with a full 11-hour drive clock. I've chewed up some of the time in my pre-trip this morning, getting my bed made and everything. And 40 hours left on the cycle. So that means I've worked about 30 hours this week so far. So on a Thursday, that's 3 days gone, 10-hour days. Still want to get that closer to 8, but it is what it is. I'll get there, fam. I'll get there. Well, fam, made it to Orlando at 7:45, sitting in all this Orlando traffic. Is what it is. It's actually moving, so you know, that's actually a good thing. Most of the time when you get to this area, you're just in gridlock. I'm sure it's gonna stop down here and I won't get much done. I'll just be sitting for a little while, but it's moving pretty good. There's no accidents, so pretty grateful for that. So I'm just gonna keep poking along. I got 13 miles to get to the customer, but the next 7.5 are gonna be like this. And then when I exit off on Maitland Boulevard, it'll start picking up. Fam, I didn't think I was going to ever get through that stoplight back there. It took forever to change, but made it nevertheless. So I'm going to get out here and pull these tarps and get this over with. Here we go. All right, fam, well, I got this load ready to go, so I got a load that I'm gonna leave here and go up to Baxley and get. And that goes back down to, I forget the name of the town, but it's right by Daytona. I think it's right south. I forgot, but I know it's right by Daytona. So I'll be taking that, delivering that first thing in the morning. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and get me something to eat because I'm starving, and then get ready to get on up the road to Baxley, Georgia. Here we go. All right, fam, so I'm 274 miles away from Baxley. I'm gonna go straight up 95 and everything because I don't have any weight on the truck. About 4.5 hours away. Yikes, boy, that's a good little ride. So I should get there about 3 o'clock. They stop loading at 4 o'clock. So I'm just gonna spend the night up there because I'm gonna be pooped after I get up there. You can see it's a straight ride up. Head up through, well, I'm in central Orlando right now, so I'll head up in through Daytona, on up through Jacksonville, get up to Brunswick, and then cut across on 121 over to Baxley. And I'm not sure where I'll spend the night, but it'll be somewhere up there. I got a 4-hour drive and 7 hours of drive time, 8 hours on the shift, so I'm in real good shape, but I definitely want to get up there as quick as I can and get this load so that I can get to where I'm going tomorrow early. If they can squeeze me in, I can go back and grab another one. Well, good morning, fam. It's Friday morning. I'm out here on I-95. It's about 5:15, trying to get a jump on things today. Headed down to right south of Daytona. Rockledge, I think is what it's called. And I have a 1 o'clock appointment, but I'm gambling that if I get there early, they might unload me early, then I can jump back up to Georgia and grab another load. So we'll see how it goes. If I have to wait, it's better to wait right there in their way so that they have to get me unloaded. It's 44 degrees up here, and I'm about 27 miles north of the Georgia-Florida border. So, nice crisp morning, just got fuel in the truck. I went in the TA there in Brunswick, Georgia, and I'm looking for sweetener because I try not to use sugar. And I said to the young lady, I said, no more sweetener? She's like, nope. She didn't offer anything, just nope. Kept on working. She kept on putting the catch-ups in, and I'm standing at the cash register just waiting on her to, or someone to, and I'm like, ma'am, who do I pay? She goes, she comes over to the cash register and does what she does and brings me up. It's just amazing the level of service that I used to demand when I was in management compared to the way it is now. I just don't get it, but one of the reasons I drive a truck, fam, I'm in my own little world and just go up and down this highway, but hey, I tried to make her smile anyway, and she wasn't having it. So I hope each and every one of you has had a good week. I know you've accomplished some things this week, and you ought to be proud of yourself. You ought to feel good about yourself, and you cannot focus on the one or two things that didn't go the way that you wanted them to go. You got to focus on the other stuff that went well. So, but let me get on down this road, fam, and I will catch up with you all when I get down to Rockledge. Here we go. Okay, fam, I'm down here in at Sunbelt. Got me breathing hard because I just pulled my tarps and stuff off, and I got to go over here and back into this spot where all the trucks are sitting. Over there to the right where those trucks are stacked up, those are trucks that are waiting to get unloaded. The gentleman, the yard guard or whatever he's called, he asked me to sit here. He's actually counting my load right now, so this might go pretty quick, fam. Might go pretty quick. Now keep in mind, my appointment is not until 1 o'clock. It's 9:30. I'm gonna play dumb, y'all. I'm gonna play dumb.
I like transcendental paradise. Oh, first time real life's better than my dreams. Take me with you to your own dimension permanently. I can't.
All right, fam. Truck is ready to go. All I got to do is get unloaded, head on up the road. I got a dispatch to Willacoochee back down to Spring Hill or something like that, Florida, for Monday. So I'll show y'all more in just a second. Hey, fam, I'm almost unloaded. They got one more lift to take off, and I got a dispatch out of Willacoochee going to Sebring, Florida. Boy, that's a ride. 290-mile deadhead. Is what it is, fam. I'm gonna head out of here, back up through Daytona, through Jacksonville, and on over to Willacoochee up there. This is gonna put me over 500 miles, fam, so I'll probably be spending the night up in Willacoochee. I'm just coming back first thing in the morning. You can see here it's 290 miles. I'll get there about 3:25. So that's 4.5 hours. I've only got 7.5 hours of drive time left, so we'll see what happens, fam. I might get halfway back, who knows, but we'll just take it how it comes. Because I got such a good start this morning, I'm good on total shift and drive time, but not enough to get this done all in one day. Well, fam, I stopped at the 223 at the Loves to get me to cheat. I'm cheating today, fam. I got a burger and fries, and you know I'm cheap on the road, so I don't buy. I buy tea. Like I'm at Loves right now. Hold on, fam. So I buy this large tea. Okay, this is how I save money. I buy this large tea. Then I get my container that I keep and I fill this up with ice. This will last 2 days. And I just keep filling that up with tea. So then I don't have to keep buying tea. And I don't use sugar in it. I use the yellow one. I'm not even sure what that is. But it's just a way to fill that thing up without ice. You'll get 2 days out of it versus one. Every little penny counts, man. You gotta be frugal out here. So I am 278 miles from Willacoochee. Here we go.
We worked our week, we need a day, 24-hour getaway.
Well, hey, fam. Made it up to Willacoochee. Boy, that was a rough ride, y'all. About 300 miles. I think it was 290 miles. But I'm here now, and let's see. I should only be a mile or two. I'm 2 miles away from the shipper. So I got 2 hours and 20 minutes of drive time left. But excuse me, I'm talking. Oh, rude garment. Anyway, I got 2 hours and 28 minutes of duty and 2 hours and 20 minutes, so 7-8 minutes less of actual drive time. All I want to do is make it back to Waco, which is 45 minutes down the road. So if I can get loaded, tarped, and out of here with 45 minutes left, I'm going to hump it down to Waco and spend the night in Waco. That way, and there's a southern restaurant down there that I need to make sure that I buy some of their food so they don't go out of business. Anyway, that's the only reason I'm going, fam. So I'll try to make it back down there tonight. But we'll see what happens. There's a truck stop right back here, 2 miles back too, just in case there's a line and I get held up. So, will you be quiet? I know where I'm going. I can't believe how rude Garmin is, y'all. Anyway, so check in with you guys when we start getting loaded, if they'll let me. And I will talk to you guys here in a little bit. Here we go.
Good on a Sunday, fun day. Let's go.
good news, fam, there's nobody here, but there's one truck. He's pretty much loaded, so hopefully I can get in and out of here with my 45 minutes to spare. I can get a load tarped in about 30 minutes, so I have to put a little hustle on, which I need. I'm so stiff from sitting so much. But let's go inside and see what's going on. Well, fam, won't get much good video, but it looks like they're in quite a hurry to get me out of here, and I got no problem with that. So I'm just gonna get over here and get out of the way and let these guys do what they do. Here we go. If you look at the sunrise out here, you can see how, well, you can't really see the sunrise because I'm trying to be slick with my video. There's a guy that works here and he is just rude. So I'm trying to avoid him as I come out here and do what I'm doing, you know. Well, if you look at this truck, these guys have pretty much got me loaded. I'm trying to stay out of the way because I'm ready to go over there and throw straps. But I'm trying to just keep my distance from what's going on over there. All right, fam, well, I got this load strapped down. I really have to be careful right here because that'll slide real easy. So I'm gonna take it real easy going out of here around to the scale. And then I'll sit up front and get this load tarped. But we're in pretty good shape. Let's get this show on the road. All right, fam. Well, I got this done. Truck's still regenning, so I'm gonna give it 10 more minutes before I take off. I'm 45 minutes from Waycross, which is where I want to spend the night tonight. So I'm gonna just let it go for 10 more minutes, then I'm gonna stop the regen. But I got the tarps on here, got them in good shape, nice and cool outside. So I got this load ready to go. And most importantly, I got my X strap. As y'all know, X marks the spot. Never want to go anywhere without your X strap, fam. So, all right. Another guy just pulled up. Another guy leaving with his Conestoga, showing off. I'm gonna get a Conestoga when I go, fam. Look at him, just driving off like it's nobody's business. All right, we'll get here and wait on this regen to stop and head on down. Here we go, guys. Well, good morning, fam. Saturday morning. And here I am in Waycross. I forgot where I was, fam. Waycross, Georgia. Getting ready to head down to Jacksonville. Just finished doing my pre-trip. And everything's looking good. The only problem I have is that doggone plastic in the back of the tarp. I just need some new tarps, y'all. That's all there is to it. Have I said that before? But anyway, it's a cool, brisk 49 degrees out here this morning. And feels good, actually. It actually feels pretty good. So I've already done my walk around. And now I'm getting ready just to head on up the road. I've only got like 78 miles to go to get to Jacksonville to the yard. I'm pooped, y'all. And one of the things that we have to make sure that we do is get our rest. And I haven't done a good job of that this week. I'm all gonna be close to that 70, but it's kind of a challenge to me to go out and get all the Christmas shopping done without using any credit cards. And I was able to pull that off this year, especially with this load right here. This kind of did it for me. So we're supposed to be in a position, fam, where we lend money to people, not where we're borrowing money from people. So we got to manage our finances, and I try to set a good example of that. I don't like borrowing money or putting money on credit cards or buying stuff on credit cards. You got to keep credit rating up. That's just how the world turns around. But anyway, about to jump in the truck and get this little 80 miles out the way, and I will talk to y'all in a little bit. Here we go. Well, fam, you see I got about 78 miles to get down to Jacksonville. Should be about an hour and a half. Pretty straight shot down Route 1. Nice little highway, a few towns, but it's a nice drive. 555 miles means that's how far it is from right now to Jacksonville, all the way down to Sebring, Florida on Monday, and then back up to Jacksonville. That will close out my week. The map looks a little confusing, so you can see we're right here in Waycross. Got to jump down to Jacksonville. Then I'll go all the way down on Monday to Sebring, and then back up to Jacksonville. That's all I'll get in on Monday. So fam, got a full clock, of course, 11 hours of drive time, 14 shifts, but I kind of goofed off in the store this morning. The only concerning thing is I only got 13 hours left on the cycle, which means that I'm at 57 hours for the week right now, and that's too many hours, fam. So I was talking about earlier, we got to get our rest, and I pushed an extra load in there, so it just worked more than I wanted to this week. The thing I'll point out, as you can see, I'm at about 2,300 miles for the week. So not bad. The only problem is a lot of those miles are empty, and that's when I run Georgia, Florida, that just doesn't work out. So, all right, guys, let me get this puppy rolling. Catch you in a little bit. Well, fam, something I haven't done in the past. We're ending out this week with 2355 in miles. That's all I can tell you because I don't have any other summaries on here. But not a bad week. Hey, fam, just made it back to the yard. Running on empty, fam, running on empty. But hey, I'm getting ready to move the truck. I'm gonna put the truck back over here. You can see where little Blackie is. So I gotta get the truck out of there and then go ahead and back the truck back in, get onto the house, fam. But I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for hanging out with me this week. Been a long week, fam. Been a long week. I almost hit my 70. I'm too old for that, fam. But I wanted to thank each and every one of you for hanging out with me this week. If there's something you'd like to see me do on these videos, fam, just leave me a comment up here or down below, I guess, and tell me what you'd like to see. Again, I thank you guys so much for watching with it. Like the video if you like what you're seeing. That does something with those algorithms on YouTube. And then also, fam, subscribe to the channel. If you like what you see, subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell so you know when I upload. I try to upload on Sundays. In a perfect world, I want to upload on a Sunday morning. But like a week like this week, I'm just getting back. I got a lot of editing to do because I haven't figured out how to get the clips from the phone, the iPhone, into the cloud and then get into the MacBook. I got the hotspot and all, y'all. I'm not that smart, but anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me this week. Hey, it's a week before Christmas, you know, and let's not forget what Christmas is all about, y'all. Let's really not forget what Christmas is all about. Let's take care of our loved ones and all of that, but let's make sure that we take care of the loved one. Love y'all, and we will talk next week. Take care, fam.